Alright, welcome back to the ESC Elite Clash of Champions. While we get into the next game, I just want to talk quickly about our sponsors again. So we're sponsored by Twitch TV, Playgrounds, who are providing Fan Expo passes for the losers of these show matches. Don't want to call them losers, but you know
they're all champions.
All
here.
champions, yeah, but someone's more of a champion.
More so than others.
We also have Toshiba, who's providing all the gear that our players are playing on. And we have Gaming PC, who we will be providing a code for the website where you can get some discounts on some sweet gear.
Yeah, so if you purchase some of their, I guess their pre-built PCs, you're able to get some just like little freebies with them. And these freebies aren't just little freebies; they're the Black Widow keyboard 2013 edition, and also the Razer Business gaming mouse. So definitely go check those guys out. But enough of that. Back into this game. This is game number 4 between Combat X and DDE, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom is our pink Protoss, the god of Protoss, Draconis, but Combat X really.
And spawning here in the north, we have DDE currently up 2-1 in the series. Let's see if he can take the whole thing.
Maybe he can. Maybe he
Maybe
won't.
he can. I'm sure he hopes he can.
So it turns out that the proxy Gateway Stargate play from Combat X didn't really work in his favor in the last game. Was discovered early by DDE, who was able to take it out, putting Combat X in quite a deficit when DDE decided to attack his base.
Yeah, it's a pretty big risk, and if you do no damage like Combat X did there, it's just you're giving away free minerals. And the amount of buildings he had there and the gas, it was quite a bit.
It was, definitely. So on this map in Cloud Kingdom, both players are able to get some early expansions up pretty easily. A very macro-orientated map here, but I like it. It's you have one sort of kind of pathway through the middle of the map. You can see some great battles there, but you also have these other little pathways around the map where you can do counterattacks and whatnot. Protoss is going to go for that Nexus first, though. So once again, like last game, no, like in the first game, disabled. What I'm getting these games.
Second game.
Second game. There we go. Like the second game, able to get that Nexus down first, going for the more economic build there.
Which is a decent idea on this map. It's a pretty safe map. Even though it's not as large as some of the maps, it's still proved to be quite safe. I always see the bunker go down again.
So DDE is thinking that he's being cheeky again. This probe's not even going to bother attacking. I don't think he can actually attack from that corner there. Combat X trying, like, oh wait, I got to go on the other side. And here comes the first Marine kind of scooting across the map there. Oh, that's not a Marine, that's a SCV. The Marine is behind the SCV. But, the probes have surrounded this bunker, and this SCV might actually be taken down, but it looks like they're having a hard time zapping them with their little laser.
When he does let it complete, and he gets in.
Oh my goodness.
Gets into repair, he's just going to dance back and forth.
Look at that dancing repair micro we have on here. Popping in and out of the bunker. Another bunker going down for DD, and he is really putting on the pressure here. Combat X is actually kind of confused with what he needs to do here. Pro's trying to attack this SCV, but with the other one repairing. Uh-oh, it's not looking good. First Marine there, going to micro, and what is Combat X going to do? Is he going to attack the bunkers? Is he going to attack this Marine?
That's a tough call, and you got to remember, while these probes are doing this, they aren't mining. This is costing him a lot more than just any lost units.
Definitely. This bunker is still up. Finally, the SV is taken down, and this bunker is still up, but it looks like DDE has a Zealot out. I mean, Combat X has a Zealot out, so he's going to be quite safe against any sort of pressure right now.
Yeah, and DDE expanded behind this, so he's not behind like that. He didn't stop this expansion from going up, but he got his own, so he's going to be even on economy. He's slightly behind in supply right now, but mules will make up for that.
Definitely. Double gas going down for DDE here. Doesn't really have all the harvesters on them right now, but okay, so nothing sneaky going on there. Just waiting a while until he transfers.
That bunker still hasn't gone down.
How did that Marine sneak by? How did he even do that? He had the whole entire army of probes. He's like,
I don't think this one's
going to go in. This one's not going to make it, though, and is taken out by those lasers. Marine now coming out saying, I'm going to see. Oh, even gets one more probe. And DDE just doing all the damage that he can, even salvaging that bunker, and now even getting a scout off into the base, able to see, was he able to see the 2 gases? I think he was only able to spot 1.
Yep, only 1. Still great playing by DDE there, great micro. He's killed quite a few workers, I believe, and we could get a check there. 4 workers killed, 4 to 2. I actually thought it was more.
So it seems that with its double gas, DD is definitely going to go for some sort of aggressive play here. He is getting that factory, and the reactor is going down on the barracks there. Might swap that for Hellions, might keep it for more Marines, but we shall see. Now the 3 gate coming out for Combat X, still playing pretty safe here. Another gate going down 4 gates.
Four gates.
Nothing, not too crazy.
No,
but it could
it's
mean
obviously not
something.
your typical 4-gate. A lot of times when you say 4-gate, people think 4-gate, 4-gate.
No, this is an expansion.
This is
4
just, there just happens to be 4 gates.
now making it 5.
5.
This is some next level 5 gating going on right now. He's most likely going to be trying to do some sort of pressure onto the Terran.
Yeah, it could be. The 5-gate push was actually quite popular about a year ago now, so it's possible he's created some variation on that, or maybe he's just bringing it back to surprise him.
Yeah, so here comes the SCVs. Going to be able to see this gateway in the front, but if he gets into the main base, which he will, unfortunately, he's going to scout out everything that Combat X has planned here.
He actually missed the gate.
He did miss a gate, but this is not just a 5 gate. This is a 6 gate. This is some sort of all-in that Combat X is going to be trying. But now with this scout going down, here comes the bunkers, and that's going to be really hard to break there.
We got a double forge coming as well, so it's going to be a high upgrade, probably 6-gate push. Or maybe now that it was scouted, he's changed his mind. He's just going to switch into a more economic build.
Yeah, scouted. He's going to do something a little different. Knows that he's probably not going to have a chance to get to bust that front with all of those bunkers there. Going to just go for the upgrades, going for a little bit of a later game. At least he's forced out those bunkers. You know, he's forced out. He's made DDE a little scared of what might come his way. But here comes 4 Hellions into the main base.
Oh, and they're actually just sliding right in. They're going to roast quite a few probes. This one stalker can't really kill 4 Hellions.
Oh, and the
there's only
probes
a
are
weapon of
splitting
one
up
extra
into a
stalker.
line. Uh-oh, they're going to get one more hit on the probes. Nice little split there. Now the rest of the stalkers coming to defend, but the Hellions are just so fast going into the main base now. And these drones, these probes have to run. And now once again, they're in a line. And if one shot gets off, Stalker's doing a great job keeping these Hellions away. And it seems like Combat X will be safe.
Yeah, the Hellions are actually going to... Oh, look. Going to attack from where I was going to say they're just going to get out, probably not lose any, but it looks like he's going to lose them all now, but try and do as much damage as possible. Oh, and now DD has quite a supply lead.
Was able to take out 13 of the workers there, but the double upgrades are still going for Combat X, so that's good for him. And
oh, I like this. We see the cloak being upgraded now, and we know that DD saw that there was no Robo Bay, there's no detection available. I highly doubt we're going to see some cannons go down.
Yeah, even if the cannons go down, I mean, with the siege tech going up, this is like a delayed 1-1-1 sort of build going on for DDE over here. You see he's getting the Banshees, getting the Marines, and the tanks.
Always a frustrating, but
Yeah,
it's still
definitely.
tough.
And well, even with a drop, and this is what I was talking about, DDE just likes to do those drops, likes to do that little harass play over here, and just keep the player on toes, but that Medivac might just go down, and boom. Yes, it does.
Quite the good cleanup.
So good defense there from Combat X. DDE probably won't be dropping anytime again. That's the thing when you... Oh, nice Zealot placement there. Scouts that Banshee, but without any sort of Robo or Observer, and even a Pylon going to scout that Banshee again. So Combat X, where he goes, moving his Stalkers into position to defend, and not continuing on with his upgrades just yet.
No, and a Cloak's going to be completed by the time that Banshee gets there, so without the Robo Bay, it's going to do tons of damage, just free damage.
This is true. Now Marines pushing out as well. I think they're going to try to just take the watch out, but maybe also time it with this Banshee harass coming in at the natural of Combat X. Oh, he's going to be so disappointed once he gets this this Banshee comes in and cloaks.
Even though we saw that he saw the
sees
Banshee,
it.
but I don't think he saw it on the minimap because he made no...
And
Yeah,
it looks
the
like he just has to tap out. With no Observer there, you just can't take it out. He would lose too many probes.
I guess he missed it on the minimap, which is quite unfortunate.
So game number 4.
Ah, yeah, so now we have DD up. He's up 3-1.
And so
this next match could be game match.
It could be. So, you know, since the players are setting up these games pretty quickly, they look like they want to go straight into the next game. So let's just skip the break and go straight into it. So it looks like the next game is going to be on Ohana, LE.
All right.
Let's get our players in here.
Nice and quick this time compared to the delays we had.
Exactly. All right, so when the players are ready, let's go straight into our 5th and possibly final game.
It's going to be interesting to see what Combat X does here to try and bring it back.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to go for some sort of, maybe play it out in the macro game or some sort of cheese again. I mean, the cheese didn't work for him once, but it might work for him again. We'll see. So here we go, the countdown is going down, so this is game number 5 between Combat X and DDE.
Wait on that loading time.
That was pretty fast, wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
So, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Ohana, we have our blue Terran, DDE.
And spawning in the southeast position, we have our pink Protoss, Combat X. Currently hoping to come back into this best of 7. If he can't pull it off, then this is his last match for the day.
That is true.
But he'll still get to walk away with a free pass to Fan Expo.
That would be exciting for sure. I really like Fan Expo. I like these events, you know, where people can just go and enjoy the hobbies that they love. It's really cool meeting all the people there, you know?
Yeah, they really are neat.
I went to Anime North this year. Was able to cast some StarCraft there actually during their video game tournament with esports champions, and it was actually such a great experience there. They had fighting games in the same room going on. It was just the energy was unbelievable.
I actually haven't managed to make it to an Anime North yet.
Oh, the costumes, man! They are.
I look at
awesome.
the pictures every time. It's always quite impressive. The amount of work people put into them. It's.
What I like the most is the people who do the paper mache arms.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're great. Have like extra arms holding weapons and stuff. But okay, so we see the gateway and the barracks going down for both players here, so not going for that Nexus first anymore. Combat X once again mixing it up in the best 7 is exactly what you need to do.
Yep.
You need to keep your opponent on their toes, not letting them know exactly what you're going for.
In this gateway first play, it's a little safer. He's going to have a chance to get a better army out, defend against any drops.
By the time they come, right? I mean,
yeah,
having that extra like zealot in the beginning, maybe not get distracted by the bunker placement again, right? He lost a lot of workers there and lost a lot of mining time, which probably put him behind in the follow-up attacks that DDE did. So Probe's going to come in here. Doesn't see a gas this time, so most likely going for that early expansion. So even DDE switching it up himself.
I wonder if we'll see that bunker play again. It's worked out quite well for him in a couple games already.
I mean, with the scout coming in, he's going to see that there's no Nexus yet, so probably not going to be throwing down the bunker right there. SV is positioned. He is going to be dropping that Commancer, and there we go. So there's 1 Rax Expo for DDE.
Alright, so far pretty standard play. I mean, most of the games so far haven't been super standard. But typically a Protoss will go the 1 gate expand.
Nice
get
micro there by Combat X, able to snipe that SCV.
Yeah, so we won't see any bunker going down early this game. So yeah, as I was saying, typically the Protoss build is 1 gate expand, you know, go for the safe route, because you never know, that proxy racks could be just around the corner.
That's for sure. I remember this one time I was playing online, and there was just this Terran, and he made no racks in his base, so obviously I was like, yes, there is something going on here. And for the life of me, I just couldn't find his racks. And oh my gosh, speaking of racks, they're going down 3 more racks. This is going to be a 4 rack special. A lot of aggression coming out from DD very soon. It is a little bit supply block now, but that supply depot will be up shortly. And with this command center completing, another extra supply will be coming from there. Combat X doesn't scout this yet, but he's going to be moving out with this
SCV is going to get in.
And, you know, nice movement by the SCV here. Just going to delay that Stalker a little bit more. So just buying more time for these racks to complete, to build up that Marine army to do that extra damage.
And this scout is exactly what he needed. Now that he has those 4 racks, he knows there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm. Now with 4 Marines postured at the front here, he's going to be able to deny any scouting. And 4 is not a crazy number. It's not like you can tell that something, an all-in or a lot of pressure is going to come from just 4 Marines.
Yeah, especially, what was I going to say, if they're not reactored, there's not many out. You're not going to notice anything at the front.
And I like how DDE is putting his Marines at the top of the ramp. Just going to be hiding them, not wanting Combat X from getting that count. And it looks like 4 more gates are coming from Combat. It looks like it's going to be a 4 gate.
Yeah, actually, surprising.
Oh,
I wonder if he knows the timings. But like, you shouldn't have 4 Marines by now. You must have more racks.
That's a hard tell. That's a hard tell. But
something for the really high level players.
Exactly. And Marines are just continuing to pop up from these 4 barracks here. So by the time this 4 gate hits, there's just going to be a huge influx of Marines, and I don't know if Combat X is just going to be able to hold it, because Marines are a good unit.
Yeah, they're just
a very good unit. A lot of DPS there, and it looks like they're going to be able to spot this pylon. Stalker doing some good damage there, trying to kite these Marines, but with that much number, any little misclick is going to be a dead Stalker. And there we go, 1 Stalker going down, and here comes the warp in from Combat X. 1 Marine pelting away at that pylon. He needs to take it down. That guy is a champion.
And there's actually no bunker here, so this push is actually going to do quite a bit more damage to the Marines than I think he intended.
So yeah, nice. Stalker's just doing so well against these Marines here. But now with the high ground advantage, now being able to take out this expansion, so that's doing pretty good for Combat X, is able to make that command center float back in the base.
And we have that Marine on the high ground taking out that pylon. He'll stop those reinforcements. Yeah.
And he's just trying so hard, but he is going to get sliced away by the Zealot. And here comes
We see
the
the push coming in. The Zealots do get up. Oh, but he decides to back off.
The bunker is complete, though, so this is going to be able to buy DDE some time. And with that wall up going through, the Zealots are going to basically be useless. Now Commodex feeling pretty confident. He's getting his Robo, is getting his expansion up. And he's still going to be putting on that pressure, trying to snipe that SCV, building that supply depot. Isn't able to get it just yet. And this is just the dance that you have to see between
Oh, and he loses a Stalker. So typically you want to do just the little dance, you know, let those shields recharge, try and take out a Marine here, a Marine there, and SCV there. But losing that Stalker is quite a lot, really.
That's for sure. It looks like the soft contain is quite successful right now. Terran is unable to move out their ramp. However, the factory is completed, and there goes down the starport. So once these medevacs are out, Commodex will have to go home because he needs to defend from some sort of drops. But right now he can just, you know, power up his drones, get the tech that he needs, and here comes the army pushing down, noticing that Commodex is now out of position and heading home.
So now he'll take his expansion back, and he's not too far behind, luckily, because luckily with Terran they can lift off, land on their base, and just keep making those SCVs.
No problem there. The robotics facility is complete, and the Colossus Bay is halfway done. Right now, yeah, the army is just pure Marine, so once again, good choice for Colossus there. They'll do very well against that Marine-heavy army that DDE has. But DDE is going to get his upgrades way earlier than Commodex is even going to be starting them.
And we see +1's already started. Stim is almost complete. Stim, that's like +4.
If only we could put it into numbers. Stim is basically plus win. That is what it means. And
the medevac's coming out now, so we might see some drops shortly.
Definitely going to be seeing some drops. And here comes that sneaky factory, which was able to bait Combat-X out of position in games that we saw before. Even getting that missile turret up, just afraid of any kind of Dark Templar attack that might happen, just because, you know, he hasn't been able to scout the base in a while now. Now Probe's just going around the map, probably going to be laying down some proxy pylons just for any sort of counterattack. And here comes this
Terran. Looks like it might be caught.
Oh, Observer is able to see everything, but look at DD. He just spot that Observer. Spots a little bird, and excellent snipe there. He's able to take out that Observer.
The probe does get by, though. It's going to place some proxy pylons in the third there.
It looks like one Marine does smell something weird going on. He's going to be able to check out that probe at the top corner, but not far enough.
So close, so close.
Just out of vision. It's funny
Actually,
how...
we got a big push here coming.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. And it looks like the Colossus is out, and the Stalker is out as well. So, should be able to defend this quite easily. Unless, you know, that Colossus does get sniped, though. There's a lot of Marines in that army.
And we do have Stim complete, and I'm just going to wait for +1 to do this push in, I think. And actually, are we going to see a drop around the back as well?
It looks like there's going to be an elevator lift drop up in the top over here. And now with this Colossus out of position, he doesn't see the drop just yet. Oh my goodness, that cornerstone. Oh, there goes the Marines stimming in. They're going to be running straight into the base, having to split his army. Those Zealots just going to get melted over there. And going straight for that robo facility. The Colossus is going to pop. And it does get out.
But it's probably going to die instantly. Oh, and it just makes it out.
And this is defense is doing pretty well over here. Able to take out the one at the front. And the Colossus does get sniped here. But with that robo facility down and one sentry defending, and it looks like Combat-X does need to tap out. And it looks like that's it for our best of 7 between Combat-X and DDE.